This is day four. Day four.
Day 4, yes.
So we've got vintage 72 first.
Yep.
And then up to Plymouth.
Plymouth. What's in Plymouth?
Lots. It'll be good. 4 shops, I think.
Yeah.
Not crossing, aren't we? Yeah, so it should be good. Get some breakfast.
I'm ready for it.
Toy Shop on Tour, the new TV series that takes you, dear viewer, all around the country as me and Gav buy as many toys as we possibly can and pop them in this van.
Over 30 shops in the UK.
Action figures, dolls, Star Wars,
Weird stuff.
Transformers,
Aliens.
Thundercats,
Bootlegs.
He-Man,
From all the way down south to all the way up north.
East, West, Wales and Scotland. We're covering it all. We'll have rare items.
And some old favourites.
So join me, Joe, Gav and Matt the cameraman as we take this Toy Shop on Tour.
That was alright. Not a bad breakfast.
Good breakfast.
Yeah. Not
I
bad
am
at all.
fully recharged, ready for the day ahead.
Good.
Forward.
So what are you hoping to find with these guys?
You know what, that's the point. I've tried not to do too. I've not asked too many questions because otherwise
to be
it spoils
surprised.
the surprise.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole thing. You turn up somewhere and you go, and that's been the nicest thing on this trip,
It
hasn't
has
it?
actually.
That we've turned up places and go, I didn't really have any idea what this was, but I didn't think it was
Yeah.
going to be this, you know? And we've already seen things I've not seen before, you know, or I've not seen like
Yeah.
recently.
I think we both had our minds blown
Yeah.
already.
I
Yeah.
think today could be a day of like shopping for, I don't know, I'm in that sort of mood of shopping for smalls.
Oh, smalls.
Yeah. You know, the bits and bobs you always sort of, you need in the shop, you know, certain figures and you
Oh,
sell
yeah.
out of, and just bits and bobs.
We've seen a sign, a very
Seen the
handy
sign.
toy shop this way sign.
Look at this, it's great, isn't it?
This is great. My dad would love it. Eh?
Yeah.
To the toy people,
We are the toy people.
why have you not looked at my wonderful toy?
Ace, that is. Very cool.
You're welcome to come back and have a look at
We
it.
will.
Yeah, we'd
We'll
love
have
to.
a
It looks
look.
fantastic up here. Fantastic, lovely.
All right, then you're right.
Yeah,
Nice
nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Mate, you
Yeah.
okay?
Look
Yeah.
at this,
Matt,
there
nice
it
to
is.
meet you, mate.
This looks nice.
Oh yeah.
This is ace.
It's really cool.
It's a little den. It's not the biggest of shops, but you know, it's I try and stop what I can get. So it's one of those things you got to look in and look in.
You
The
gotta
further you
dive
look,
right
the more
in,
you
yeah.
see. Yeah, it is a dive-in type of shop.
How much is the little Stay Puft here?
Well, I've got 15 on Stay Puft. He's got a little rub on his ribbon there, but
Yeah.
the new film coming out is starting to like sell well with the arse.
It's a fair price. Is there
Yeah.
Any bet we can do on that?
Yeah, I'd go down to, we're looking at 12 odd, I think. 10's probably lowest. Go
10.
10.
I'll,
Yeah, 10's
I'll take it for
10's a sell,
10.
innit? 10's
Stay
a job.
Puft's always sell,
Yeah.
and he's great. Yeah. See, little orphan Annie with the boots.
Oh, with the boots, yep.
£5.
Fiver's done, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
take
she's
her
nice
for a
and
£5,
clever.
mate.
Ideal, thank you.
I
Stick it
can't
up.
resist. I don't know what it is about Annie, but I can't ever leave them.
Well, it's another one we're not going to spot in every shop.
No,
I
it's true.
suppose, you know, it's...
You've got 2 though.
I've got 2. yeah. The other one's shoeless. He's, you know,
Yeah.
poor relative of. But, you know,
Footloose and fancy free. All right.
But Sheldon, basically keepers, they were obviously 80s girl toys, the greatest time girl toys. And they were like a little safe. The shell opened up, you put your secret things, your little secret messages or whatever in there. And yeah, they came with a little...
He's the finder.
the finder, yes, finder, keeper. That's how it worked. And this is great, it's got the accessories and everything. So we've got 40 on there. What could you do me on this keeper?
Do you know what? It's going to sound tight. I could go down to Fiver, but it's so nice, the colour on that, because it's not gone brown. Most of those purples go brown. And we're thinking Christmas at the moment. They're a couple of months ahead.
Yeah.
When it hits Christmas time, the price on that, you're talking sort of more of 60. So
35.
35 is the best, because my missus will kill me, because that's one of hers that she bought in. It's all complete.
She's
obviously,
nice. I think we can do 35.
Yeah. Nice one. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
How much you got in your turtles, Steve?
Well, those 4 on the front there, you got the best ones. They're not complete with all weapons, but they've got good belts, they've got good paint on them. The lowest really I can go on those for are 10 each, as they stand at the moment. But there's probably a couple of weapons missing on them. But you've got the main 4 guys there.
So could we do 35 on the 4?
Yeah, of course we can.
Let's do that.
Tell you
then.
what, you can even have the badge with it if you want. Iron
Oh,
Tail.
yeah. I'll wear that.
I quite like this. What do you reckon?
How much is it?
It's a tenner.
Yeah, 10's really about the cheapest you can do it because you're never going to see that complete again.
We're buying that.
Yeah, the
That's
legs there.
awesome.
I know, that is, yeah.
The legs
That
are
is
just soft
so
up.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E.T. Steve.
E.T. Now, you've got to be careful of that because the arm will fall off.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, he's got a poorly arm.
Yeah, it's a shame. Isn't it?
Look at his little face.
Oh, he's really cute.
And we've already seen him this week, haven't we, on a wall? But he's too poorly, I think, for me.
Yeah, that's the problem. You
he's
get things
really
as they go, but
nice.
yeah.
How much is he, Steve?
Well, he's a £5 because of the arm.
Oh, I can't leave him for a fiver.
Well, yeah.
Look at his little face.
If you hadn't have bought him, I'd have had him myself for a £5. Yeah.
The thing with the arm, I didn't re-glue it on because I don't like doing that. As soon as you
Yeah.
start doing that, people are thinking,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, no,
so
it's just nice
You show
for a
them as
fiver.
they have them.
Yeah.
Steve, how much is Skeletor?
Well, he's in good condition. He's obviously all Taiwan. I've got 25 on him. He's nice and clean, got good paint in his face. I've got a France one, but obviously with the France one, not complete. I've actually got him around about the 40 mark, you know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
not too bad doing 25 on the other.
So how much is Panther?
He's got a nice flock on him. He's in good condition. I think my best price really on him would have been sort of 30, so I could do 50 on the pair. I mean, yeah, Panther with a flock like that, it's really
Miss
nice.
Stewart coming home.
That is a nice vlog.
50 the pair.
Yeah.
I've spotted something for my personal collection. I'm going to have a single pack of Puffalump stickers. Look at that. I didn't even know they did Puffalump stickers.
Yeah, there's a whole trade box there, but
I know.
Oh, how did I miss that? That's a minty mint. Oh, it's not quite, it's nearly. Just the little chips just here and there. Oh, that's bang on. I'm gonna ask you. This is gonna be like, it's not gonna be cheap, I don't think.
So
This
Get a
is
good value in
1979 Falcon, die cast. So you imagine playing with that as a kid. All the top would get scraped because you'd be pushing it through things, because like, you know, copying the film. And then, you know, you just wouldn't, and all the legs, plastic folded in, and it would be it. So you would play, and it would get beat up. So for one to survive loose in this condition is quite unusual. The best one I've seen for about 4 years loose. Just the odd mark. Steve?
yes.
Can I ask you how much the little die-cast Falcon is that's not worth anything?
It's not worth anything. It's a 79 original, as you know, and
Yeah.
it's really, really nice, smart condition. It's probably the nicest one I've had, and you know, it's ideal. I mean, I got that out originally around about 45, so I could come down a tenner and look at 35 on that because it is so nice.
Oh, 35.
You can squeeze another fiver out of me, but I think that's the least I can do is the 30.
I'll do the 30.
Do the
That's
30
great.
then, yeah, because
That's awesome.
it is a nice piece.
It is the nicest one I've seen for about 4 years, that.
Yeah.
What a hunk of junk.
Laugh it up, Fuzzball. We've had an amazing time, and even on the way out, I couldn't stop buying things.
Yeah, we just couldn't leave. We struggled to leave.
I bought,
That's all good. It's been a nice morning. Appreciate it.
look at them, Puffalump stickers. Where are you going to see them again? Not in Steve's shop, anyway. 'Cause
No, well, I've got some new stickers, so yeah.
There you go,
Thank you very
it's
much for the
lucky.
trip, guys. Take care, guys. Thanks, Matt.
Nice
Cheers.
one, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
See ya.
Have a really quick look.
Bob's Toolbox is the place. You'll find me on the internet, dead easy. Google, of course, will find me fairly quickly.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you,
See
guys.
you soon. See you guys. Thanks a lot. Right, let's go Plymouth, buy some toys. We should do part 2 and get them to come bowling.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's all down there. You want to see the next episode? Click stuff.
We're on a boat. I demand that she sweeps everywhere we go.
Here we are, final frontier, Plymouth. Busy little shop. How's it going?
Yeah, good,
Yeah,
thanks.
Joe's just getting us a ticket for
How you
the
doing? All
parking.
right? Joe,
Oh,
I'll
Joey,
do that with
you all
you.
right, mate? Yeah, we have to, mate. Yeah, you been well.
Yeah, very well. It's
Look
nice to
forward
see
to coming in.
Well, it's good to see you, yeah.
Today.
I know, sun and
Beautiful.
shine. What more can
Been
you
on a
ask for?
boat.
This is why we don't want to leave the county, but keep it secret. Obviously, we're like a comic and figure shop, and we do vintage, as you probably
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
aware. That I keep a little bit of vintage around, just hidden away.
More on that in a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, we started the shop. I mean, I started 17 years ago doing it. The vintage stuff has a good following, but to keep people coming in, you've probably got to have the best, both.
Bit of both.
Yeah.
Exactly. We find that it's getting harder and harder to find vintage, which is why we do things like this and drive around for miles,
Yeah.
trying to find bits and bobs and things that we think we can do
Well,
something with.
you've also got to get it at the right price, haven't you? I mean, you know, there's two things, aren't there? You know what your marketplace is going to
Yeah.
sell it for, and you know where it's going to go for. We're out on a limb, and as you're probably going to Cornwall, it's even further. You know, just to go between each town is 20 miles.
Exactly.
Whereas in Leicester, you could be in Coventry or Birmingham within
Yeah, we're in a
the
good
same,
position.
you know.
Yeah. Right, I want to have a look round. Some very competitively priced wrestling figures in here, especially at the moment. Never find him with his piano. We've already seen one of these on our journey.
Yeah.
This is out of the 3-pack, the Blade Runner car. So I think those two things I'd be very interested in from that cabinet. Jules, I picked out a couple of pieces out of the little cabinet. We've got the Angry Piano Bereft Hulk Hogan,
Yeah, sure.
and we have this little Blade Runner.
Sure.
And you've got £20 on that one, and you've got a £5 on that one. What sort of price can you do for me?
How about 20 for the pair?
Yeah, okay, that's done, mate.
Joe, lovely.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, there's a few more bits to look at, so you know.
Yeah, I'm pleased that you'd never see these loose.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah, nice little collection there.
So I don't do a lot of modern, but I do like Muppets, don't I? Yeah.
Oh yes.
And you picked this one out, didn't you?
Matt actually picked this one out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It was Matt's choice. And this
Because
is,
you know you got your clapperboard and stuff, and Scooter, and Fozzie for the bad jokes.
that's
It's like
true.
the Matt pack.
It is the Matt pack. Yeah. So, Sam, who's this signed by, mate?
By James Bobbin, who's the gentleman who directed the last two Muppet movies.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. So it's signed by the director of the last two Muppets movies.
That's cool.
Which I haven't seen. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking for some vintage, and I know
There's some hiding.
there's some hiding.
You'll have to follow me. This is a long way.
Whoa, look at all the stuff in here.
Wow.
Yeah, these are the type of rooms I like.
It was meant to be the vintage toy room that was going to be open one day.
There's just things that I'm seeing. So I've just seen the Action Joe helicopter. Is that what's that like? Jules, is that for sale? Is everything in here for sale?
It could be. Obviously, it's all about price. You know what it's like.
So that is something you don't see every day.
No. Came from France. It was a friend of my dad that lived in Paris. He used to go to a toy shop, and he would find stuff for me and send it over. It was something that I collected at the time.
Awesome. How much would something like that be?
It's difficult to judge a price, isn't it? Because they don't appear that often. Yeah, if you can find a nice owner and the right price, but we'll have a chat about that.
Okay. And also, I've spotted something right in the back of the cabinet, which is the little gift set of motorbikes.
They're lovely. It's quite an unusual set, that
Yeah,
as well.
it is. You don't
isn't
see that one very often.
No.
The guy with the guitar on his back. Look at that. How cool is that? Whenever I see sectors, I end up picking them up and buying them. He's got a Dungeons and Dragons shield, which he shouldn't have.
There's a few real tasty pieces in here.
This Action Man motorbike and sidecar. Now the rules are, if you go to a car boot, Action Man vehicles generally aren't very good. But if there's like sandy colour, always buy them, as long as they're cheap. I don't think this will be cheap, because he already knows, but it's a good tip that when you're at a car boot, if you see a load of old Action Man stuff and it's this sort of colour, it's worth buying.
interesting looking Action Force claw in the back there, boxed. We might have to ask about that. A lot of the Star Wars collectors moved on to Action Force, and then some of them started out there. There we go, let's have a look. So we've got the main part there. Got the instructions, that's cool. Like old school blueprint style. Ah yeah, and we've got that part. Yeah, we're missing a couple of bits here, I think. I'm not sure that one's going to be for me, but it is in nice shape.
£10 for you if you want, Gavin.
For the box, it's worth a tenner. Yeah, go on, we'll go for it. Thank you.
How much is the Seawolf at the top, which I've just spotted? Action Man vehicles are a kind of normally a bit of a no-no. But when they're clean and when they're nice, when you don't see the boxes like this very often, I will always try and pick them up. Jules, tell me about this. How much is it? And is it used? Is it unused?
I believe it's unused. We'll
Right.
have to open it up just to have a look at the inside. I think the
Okay.
stars are on the side, aren't they? So the
They
box
are,
has them,
yeah.
yeah. Probably be looking at about 100 for it.
Okay. Oh, the smell of old toys, and I am seeing a nice used Seawolf. It is used, but it is very nice. No sticker sheet or anything, but it's a nice example. That might be one we have to have a discussion about.
Have a look at that. Again, I can't remember. I haven't looked at it for ages, to be honest.
Okay. Have you had this out recently, George? Have you taken it to any shows or?
Nope.
Just sat up there?
No, he's just been sat there.
Can we do 30 quid on it? It's sort of, I haven't got one,
Yeah.
but it's not got the inners.
No.
And it's,
35.
yeah, okay. That's a deal.
That's a good
Let's have a cuff on that.
smash.
Do you get to keep the newspaper?
It ain't coming back.
I'm putting the
Yeah.
newspaper
Yeah.
back in the.
What year is it? What year is the newspaper? Well, that date.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can find in the small ads. Golf equipment. Oh, it's an ad mag. So this was how I started out.
Pre-internet.
Wow. So this was sort of like, this was when it was still crazy. I used to buy all my classic cars. I used to scan this for hours on end in the toys and antique section, trying to find toys to buy. Jules, talk to me about what would be the death on that?
80.
80 quid.
The box is clean on it.
I'm going to be really hard. Can we say 70?
Well, you know where we're going to go with this. It's like
We're going
American
75,
football.
aren't
Yeah. There you go. Smashed on it.
Are we doing 75?
We're doing 75.
All right, we'll do 75. All right, I'm happy with that. That's wicked. Yeah, it's
nice
really
box.
clean.
It's
Really beautiful box.
And there's a bit in it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks very much, Jules. Really appreciate it. We're running late. But I've just seen something else I want. And I've just been, earlier on I was stood next to it talking about something else, and there's something very obvious at the back. Oh, this is, look at that, that's so cool.
That is very cool, isn't it?
Jules, how much is that?
One price, £30.
Sold. I'm having that.
Smash.
You've been so good with me on everything else, I can't resist that.
Well,
That's
I'm
ace.
lucky it's been all right.
That is great.
I mean, I'm not into wrestling stuff, but the idea of Powerful Pete, Terrible Tony, Gorilla Man, Ivan the Snake Man, Masked Devil, it's so cool. That is rubbish. I love it.
Amazing.
It's an empty box. Facebook page, Final Frontier Plymouth. You can find us. Pop into the shop. We're based in Plymouth in Devon in the southwest. Thanks for popping in and seeing us.
That was great.
see you.
Good to see you.
Take care, Matt.
Take care, all the best, folks.
Right then, where to now?
I don't know. We're just going to try and find it. We've driven past so many places on the way here that are possible.
Loads of really cool little independent shops.
It's like a
in
minute's
Plymouth.
drive
Yeah.
from Final Frontier to where we are now in the Barbican. In here. He's cool, isn't he? Not had him before. At the moment, Street Sharks and Extreme Dinosaurs, definitely on the move. Very reasonable prices. I have to buy some of these, and some ones you just don't see.
It's a great shop for all ages. There's stuff for 10p in here for the kids. It's so good. And like you've got you know, a mix of toy lines. You've got sort of 2000s toys, and then you go sort of down over here, and you've got Dick Tracy toys, in with all the 90s bits. Yeah, it's a really interesting shop.
This is a great shop. This is a shop for kids. This is really, really good. There's lots of nice things in here as well for the proper collector. But what's really refreshing about it is the fact that you can go in as a kid, buy old stuff, and it's on a budget, and it's great. Dale.
My father passed away exactly 10 years ago.
Right.
Towards the end of October. His name was Michael George Slee.
Right.
We set up the business in his memory.
Right.
So we call ourselves More Great Stuff. So he's taking his
Right,
initials.
his initials.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's
So
nice.
we got his photo on the wall just there. Yeah.
It's been really, really busy in here. But what I've really loved about it is there is something for not just collectors, but for kids.
Yep.
You take catering for every budget.
That's the whole point.
And that, for me,
Yeah.
is pretty cool, isn't it? That's
what a
pretty
toy
unique.
shop
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Yeah. Because how we looked at it is our parents struggled during the 80s.
Yeah.
Getting us toys, things like that. My best memory ever, getting home from school, and my bedroom was just plastered in second-hand Action Force and G.I. Joe figures.
Wow.
Best day ever I had as a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
We did this, we've decided to start our prices at 10 pence.
yeah.
And there's something affordable for everybody in here.
Yeah, yeah. When somebody's got that enthusiasm, and you can see that with the customers, they love it.
Yeah.
You know, that's really cool.
These are all new customers we've got coming in because we've got a loyalty card system in here as well now, which we established
Right.
after the last lockdown. And every time they spend a tenner, they get a stamp. Get 10 stamps, tenner off in the shop.
Wow,
Really good.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We need to take some of this on board. Don't get any ideas,
all your
customers. We're
ideas.
still mean toy dealers. Not everyone's like Dale. Oh, Gav's just found this for me. It's an old Penny set. My sister was called Penny. But that's not why I love it. It's Bluebird Toys, which I love. There's a video about that. But it's got a scooter in it. And that's become another theme for this trip. I keep buying things I like. And now I'm looking in the cabinet behind you and I'm like, look at there's more stuff that I like in there. On this peg, we've got loads and loads of Joes. We've got loads and loads of Action Force. We've got Mask. Lots and lots of vintage down there. There's some Action Man bits and bobs. So it's catering for everyone. Probably the nicest selection of carded modern Star Wars that I've seen on this trip. Look at the condition on them. These have been in a collection, these have been really well looked after, and they've gone on to their custodian Dale, who is really looking after them as well, because of the look at them. These cards are like sharp. Amazing. These are one of those things that I think they're going to start to get up there. And Dale's reliably informed me if I want some of these, he's willing to do me a deal. Dale, what sort of deal could you do me on these three?
Best deal I could probably do on them would be 30 quid for the three.
£30 the three, so that's £10 each. £10 each. Okay. Oh, so when you come into something when you're spending £10 each on Clone Wars figures, but you know, they're just, you don't see them very often now.
No, they're good figures.
I'm gonna have those, please, Dale. We've got a street shark at the back here. As soon as I walked in, he caught my eye, but I haven't had him before.
Yeah. I know he's quite a rare piece.
I need to try and ask Dale what sort of amazing deal I do on him for you.
Well, I've seen him on eBay for 50s or 40 is quite generous on that one, unfortunately.
He's got 40 on it, yeah. I'll regret it if I don't buy him, that's the thing. So I'm very pleased. I've got my 3 Clone Wars figures that are in lovely condition. Typhoon and Hulk, and some Street Sharks. Condition's pretty good on these. They suffer badly with paint loss, and these are pretty alright. And that one, well, you just don't see them at all.
Goes to £122, and I'll do the lot for 100 quid.
You sure?
Well, to be honest, you paid £100, you get a loyalty card, so you get £10 off anything else you want in the shop. So.
Hey! What to pick, what to do. I'll give you £20 for that, please.
Yeah.
Because you've done me a tenner discount, but that's,
no problem.
that's very generous and very kind.
I'll take 20 for that.
So if I can give you £20 for that, it kind of like My conscience feels better about
Brilliant.
things.
Thank you very much. Based in Plymouth on the Barbican, you'll find us at 27 New Street. Basically, just follow your nose, look for Bubble Waffle, and go to the top floor. You can't miss us.
What a lovely chap.
Yeah. This is it.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Look, Tuscan.
There we go. Tuscan Trader.
Cool.
Brilliant. Let's go in. Hello, Graham.
Hello. Nice to see you, Joe.
Hi, mate.
Hey,
you all right?
You're all right. Nice to meet you.
Graham, I'm Joe. This is Gav, and this is Matt.
Hi, Matt. Nice to meet you.
cameraman.
How you doing?
So, Graham, tell us a little bit about yourself. Why did you start trading? What started you collecting? Because we all collect, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've always collected. I've kind of dipped in and out of it since I was a child. Lego's really what started it. It was about last sort of May, June time. I kind of decided, do you know what? I was a sales analyst working at a soup company. Prior to that, I'd worked at Procter & Gamble, loads of big multinationals, and just sort of wanted to do something that I enjoyed and that I liked, and so started to kind of do a little bit of trading online, and then the opportunity to kind of rent this place came up and I jumped and I've never looked back. Yeah, so I've been trading about just over a year. Started mostly vintage and rare Lego sets. There's a lot where, you know, there's a set that has one figure and that figure's only ever been released once, and so that kind of, you know, governs the price a little bit. I try to buy it kind of as cheap as I can and sell it at the same price that Bricklink kind of sells it, you know, I'll recommend you sell it at. And it's just grown from there, really. Yeah.
There's not often I'll pick something up because it's in such poor condition that I actually like it. But I'd like to point this out that poor Luke X-Wing's feet have actually...
He's lost his boots.
He's got orange boots.
He's lost his boots to the day.
I really like him. And he almost looks translucent.
He does, doesn't he? Like he's a hologram. I've seen these online and they're so rubbish that I love them. They're like little wooden figures, and look, they're so basic. But there's a whole Batman 66 run, and I'm thinking, this could be the start of something. This little Robin could start my little rubbish wooden 66 run.
One of the great things about a toy shop of any types is a figure box.
A little rummage box.
Nice little rummage box for the kids, and these are like, what are these marked at? £3, and you get yourself a nice little clone troop for £3.
Absolutely.
Look at him.
That's great.
Hours of
There's
fun.
a Boba Fett in there.
There is.
For £3. Bargain.
He's a bit stagnant,
Absolutely.
but he's alright. You can sit him on there. So we've got some vintage figures in here, but my eyes are immediately drawn to these busts on top. These are Sideshow, right?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
So we've got some Sideshow busts with boxes.
They are with boxes, yeah.
How much are these each?
I'm looking for about £60 each for those.
Yeah, very cool. Did you have the Boba Fett?
I didn't have the Boba
Oh,
Fett.
he's the one that everybody wants.
I did have Princess Leia, and that one was sold quite quickly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
quite popular. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've been looking for a Boba Fett to go with his two kind of companions, but
Yeah.
it's just a play on words from the movie Tuscan Raider as a character, and Tuscan Trader is just a play on the words. I was amazed it wasn't already taken.
Yeah, it's a good
Absolutely
name.
That is a great name, yeah. You've
Yeah.
done really well to
You've
get
done
that.
really well to get that name.
Thank you, yeah.
So,
I was
great.
absolutely stunned it wasn't taken. Like I say, absolutely stunned. I was like, yeah, I'm having that.
I have noticed you've got a slightly discoloured Mego Hulk up there.
I have, yeah. I've got a £50 tag on it, but
Yeah?
that's because I don't really want to sell it. But
Don't
you're
sell
gonna
him
want
then.
me to sell
Oh, it's
it.
one of them toy dealers that doesn't want to sell things.
No, it's fine.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought?
It's fine. Have a look. You know when you have some things that kind of come into the shop and you think, I quite like having that around the shop.
He's gone a slightly odd colour for me.
He has got a little bit
But
blue,
he's
hasn't he?
really cool. You don't see him that often.
You don't, no.
No, he's a nice figure.
And the £50 price tag was just to kind of keep people away from him. But yeah,
Yeah, I do that as well.
some Lego.
Some Lego for my
Okay.
12-year-old
Okay.
son.
What's he into?
He likes Star Wars.
Is he into Indiana Jones?
He likes Indiana Jones. I don't want to spend loads on him.
No, fair enough.
Because that would be unfair.
Fair enough.
But
That's you've picked up the one set that I was going to suggest. Indiana Jones. There's about 12 or 13 Lego sets for Indiana Jones. There weren't very many that were made from this from that particular film, The Last Crusade. There was a fighter plane attack one, there was that one, and there was one other. Is it the boat chase thing?
Well,
I think
how
it is.
much would that set be for me?
So, I normally sell it for 30. For you, I could probably do it 20, 22, 20.
I'll do 25 for you.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Okay, that's fab.
That's
yeah.
cool, man.
That's
Thanks very much. I'll get that for Dylan. He'll be well revved with that.
How much you got on these little guys?
I'm selling them normally for about £3 each, so yeah, I can certainly do you a deal on 2 of those. What, £2 each? You happy with that?
I'll give you a £5 for them too.
Okay, fantastic.
That's awesome.
Right.
Fantastic.
Let's get some money. Really good to see you. Really good to meet you, Graham.
Yeah,
It's been
thank you
nice
very
talking
much.
to you, mate.
Thanks a
Look
lot,
after
Jeff.
yourself.
Thank you.
Good
Cheers.
stuff. Thank
very
you.
much.
It's that time again. It's Toy of the Day. The bargains, the things that we've picked up today. And Gav,
What is my favourite toy?
what's your favourite toy of today?
My favourite toy is the Rainbow Bright 3D puzzle. How cool is he? 11 pieces of plastic fun. They all look like they're all individual bits, but they're not. That's one big chunk of plastic there. But it's great. It's so good looking. You could frame that up. It looked great on your wall. It is. It's great.
Rainbow Bright's always solid. We've got some of the shelf talkers in the shop, and they pop, don't
they
they?
do.
With
Yeah.
the yellows and the purples.
It is such good stuff, Rainbow Bright. So what you got then?
Right. So you know how sometimes I get too excited.
You get the toy joy.
I get the toy joy, and then basically I don't look at what I'm buying. Well, I did it with this today, and it's the wrestling ring. This was unbelievably cheap. It was £30.
Which
It's a knockoff wrestling champions ring made by Madison Limited, a company that I'm not familiar with. And I love the names on the back. If I read you a few of them out, you've got Killer Bandit, Tomahawk Terror, Masked Devil, Terrible Tony, who calls himself the Terror Machine. It's just, and Bad John Brown, obviously, because it's brilliant. And I'm going to open it, and I really want it to have not only the figures that are meant to be in it.
I hope it has the poster.
I hope it has the poster, and this is the moment of truth. It's looking like it is unused pretty much inside
Oh,
this.
wow.
So I'm going to slide it out. I'll give you assist on that side.
I think it's unused. It is. Unused content.
Oh my life! Who's this?
Hold on.
I mean, they're
Get
not on
the box. Get the box.
They're not on it. They're not on it. These are different.
New guys. Special for this. No, they're not, are they?
They're not, are they? He's amazing. Still in a baggie, brand new. And this guy, I was going to wear that outfit today, and that's ruined it.
Wow.
Oh man. Now, we've got the stickers, the sticker sheet, which is unused, although it's trying to be used. It's starting to
peeling away.
peel. We've got the, look at those. They're like the little.
They're just hairbands.
Hairbands.
Hair bubbles. Yeah.
The view, they're amazing. And let's have a look, see if we can.
Have we got the poster?
Got the instructions.
This is great.
Let's see if we've got the poster as well. I don't think the poster's here. I've got that bad feeling that the poster's not here.
Oh, someone's had the poster away.
No poster.
Someone probably stolen that back in the 80s.
I've got a lovely new hat. No. But there's no poster. Oh man. It isn't enough. I want the poster.
Oh, what? Look, these are still
No, I'm only
baggy
joking.
up.
These are amazing.
Look, they're properly
This
baggy.
is definitely my toy of the day.
Yeah, that is
The
great.
buy of the day. It's fantastic, that is. I don't even know what that's worth.
That's probably gonna, yeah.
It's not going to be cheap.
It's not with these.
That's amazing.
Wow, good choice.
Sometimes you fall on your feet with this
There
one.
you go. You got lucky there as well because
yeah,
you didn't check it.
I did not check it.
Right. Oh, look at the size of that Megatron. Rammed to the gunnel.
This is
small, but we're packed.
Morning, horses.
Does look cool.
Waiting so long to come here. Toy shop on tour.
During the time of Mad Balls and everything was balls. So we had Freddie's. Got to go again. No, really, go away for a bit. We'll return to them.